the Pixel Buds. These are considered as Google's answer to Apple's AirPods. That's only half the story, as there is more to it than just being wireless and a fast connection. So we spent a few days using them rigorously to let you know if this should be added to your Christmas wish list or to put your order in for it right now. So welcome to the Google age of hardware, and this is our Pixel Buds review. So at first glance, these remind me of the additional earpiece that shipped with Google Glass. So they're pretty much a pair of bland plastic earbuds with a rope cable connecting the two of them together. So think of this just like the Pixel 2. So a minimal look with a high-end user experience. So all the audio controls are on the right earbud. So you can tap it to play, pause, or to answer phone calls, double tap to power it on, or to get updates via Google Assistant. Touch and hold to talk to Google Assistant, and you don't have to say okay Google or the hot word and all that other good stuff, and then swipe back and forth to turn the volume up and down. So with the rope cord loop acting as an adjustment to fit different size ears properly, you use it doesn't have spare tips, so you use that to kind of make sure that it fits right. So I have yet to come across any fatigue wearing these for a long period of time, or at least until the battery dies, but we'll get to that part in a moment. Now, you can't have good earbuds without having good sound, and these sound pretty damn good. We don't have the specifics in regards to what kind of drivers Google were using. They get really loud, you have a great amount of bass, good mids. They sound better than most earbuds I've tested. So the Pixel Buds have two mics tucked in them to pick up your voice for commands within Google Assistant. They just touch hold the right earbuds and say what you want to do without having to say okay Google or hey Google and all that other good stuff. You can send a text, make calls, get answers, get traffic for your commute, set reminders, set timers, play music, and find nearby locations. I give credit to Google for making the transactions super fast. You don't have much of a latency. It works almost all the time, about 80% of the time. But when it comes to the notifications, you probably just want to look at your phone. If you get a lot of notifications, it can be annoying as it's going to read everything. And now for one of their big selling features, it's real-time language translation. So in order to pull this off, you'll need a Pixel, either first or second gen, the Google Translate app, and a data or Wi-Fi connection. So at the current time, it only supports 40 languages found here. So of course, my wife's language of Haitian Creole didn't make the list. Of course, I could use French for some words, but it wouldn't make for a great demo of its abilities. So I opted to go for going from Spanish to English.
¿Qué vamos a comer? ¿Vas a cocinar algo?
I'm very hungry. What are we going to eat? Are you going to cook something?
Castillo Blanco para comprar hamburguesas.
Let's go to the White Castle to buy hamburgers.
Go do that.
So it works really well, but again, since you're using the Google Translate app on your phone, it's kind of like, oh, okay. So it does do the real-time translation, does it pretty fast, but again, you have to use the apps. And last but not least, battery life. So Google advertises a 5-hour battery life for the buds per charge, and throughout our testing, it pretty much aligns with that. It's a good thing you can get an hour of juice out of a 10-minute charge. So in order to charge these things, you actually need the small fabric covered charging case, so make sure you don't lose it. So when it's fully charged, you get up to 24 hours of juice from the Pixel Buds, of course by charging it several times. So we love them. I think they're really cool. I think it's a great step in the right direction. Of course, with them, this is being their first generation or first attempt of doing something like that, I thought it came out pretty well. I mean, you can nitpick about design and all that other stuff, but at the end of the day, they're light, they're comfortable, great audio output, and takes the most advantage of Google Assistant out of any of the 4 supported fast pair headphones out there right now. Now, you have to ask yourself, can the 5-hour battery life per charge satisfy your audio needs? If so, this might be the audio solution for you, especially if you're a Pixel owner. Sound off in the comments below. Thanks for watching. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and take care.